So hello guys, as you know, I bought a 3070 last 2 days ago. So we are now on the testing phase of the Cyberpunk 2077 game. So we're going to try the game for using the 3070 and the 3700X AMD Ryzen. So we are going to check on the settings. So basically I'm using ultra settings, so with all the ray tracing on and max and ultra performance. So this is my FPS. So as you can see, it's almost 61 FPS, and it doesn't go down to like 40 on compared to my previous 5700 XT. So now we're just going to test some of the the settings. So we're now going to set the RTT to ultra. So this is my FPS. So yeah, not much of a difference. So yeah, we're just going to take a look at this dense area here. So there are more dense areas than this um, area right here, but this is where I'm at right now. So yeah. So we're going to lower down the RTT to medium lightning, the RTT lightning. So all else are on. So RTX is set on enable. So except for the lightning, which we are going to change from for in between different settings. So right now we are on medium. So there we go. We have like 5 or more or less 4 FPS increase. So we set the ray trace lighting to disabled. So yeah, basically we're not going down to 50 here. So I think so. Yeah, we are on the 60 FPS. So basically this is the playable. I mean, yeah, it it needs to be 60 fps. So we're now going to try the performance. So this will lower the fps because we are uh, going down until we disable the DLSS, which is NVIDIA exclusive feature. And some of the reviewers and some of the gamers say that you cannot play the game without DLSS. So yeah, so basically as you can see, it goes down. The FPS is going down as we try to remove the DLSS. So this is uh, NVIDIA game bias feature. So yeah, there we go. So we are down to 60. We are down to 50 FPS. So we're now going to test the quality. So this is the most heavy um, setting because you prefer the I mean we prefer the quality over the performance of the game. So basically everything is more or less on its high on its maximum setting. So we're now going to set it to auto. So we'll leave the settings to choose itself. So yeah, basically not much of a difference. So we're down to still yeah, we still get to 60 fps at some point, but yeah, we'll probably get to like 40 to 60 fps using the settings. So we're now going to turn it off. So basically this is the performance of the 5700 XT without everything there, although it's a bit higher than that, like 45 to 50. But yeah, basically that's how the AMD graphics card performs. So now we're going to set it to ultra and going to turn off the ray tracing. So yeah, basically the ray tracing is the heaviest settings there is. So right now we are on ultra settings with DLSS on ultra. So we are hitting 90 FPS. So that is pretty good. But as you can see, the graphics is a bit cloudy and some point pixelated. So we are now going to try auto. So yeah, there we go. So auto is more or less 15 fps lower than if we put it on the ultra performance. So yeah, there we go. So not much of a difference, except if you put it on quality DLSS. So yeah, I turned off the DLSS, and yeah, there you go. This is RTX off. So 50 FPS. So that's the performance of 5700 XT on 1440p on ultra settings. So yeah. So later in the video, I will show you the difference of the settings compared if when we add the Reddit patch using hex code. So we're going to edit the hex code of the exe, and we're going to apply the um, hex hex code. So yeah, some say that it increases your FPS to almost 20 FPS. So we're going to find out if that really works. So currently I'm using 3700X. So it is on stock um, frequency. So it's running at 4200. So that's the boost clock of the CPU. So yeah. So as you can see, there is a some sort of uh, lighting glitch. So yeah. So beyond this point, we're just testing out a couple of settings to see if what's the best settings without the Reddit patch. So yeah, we're hitting 70 FPS right now with the current settings. So we're going to try performance. I mean quality. Yeah, we'll try balance and set everything to the RTT to max. So yeah, basically it's very heavy without the DLSS. So the DLSS really helps a lot if you don't mind the graphics quality whenever you turn on the DLSS. So if you can notice, the graphics is somehow getting blurry, and it's like the textures are not sharp enough, but then it gives that feeling of, um, it looks like a bit realistic in a way, because there is a depth. It's adding a depth of field, something like that. So it's really personal preference. So yeah, I myself, I don't like it. So yeah, as much as possible, if I can tone down the settings of the DLSS and run it on 90 FPS, that would be great. So now we're going to take a look at the Reddit patch. So we are going to test it on the maximum settings, the psycho, and the ultra settings. So yeah, definitely there is a pretty big difference. So I was running at more or less 60 FPS. So right now I'm running at 60 to even 70. So that's like more or less 10 to 12 FPS difference. So we're going to try and lower the we're going to turn off the ray tracing. So yeah, that's very good. It's almost 80 to 90 FPS. So yeah, there is really difference when you set it to max settings compared to without the Reddit patch. So some users said that it doesn't make any difference. So I was lucky enough that these settings really affected my gameplay. I mean my FPS. So yeah, maybe it's utilizing all my cores now. So as you all know, 3700X is a multi-core that is So 3700X has a 8 core processor. So yeah, some games utilize lower cores better than higher cores in terms of gaming. So yeah, we're going to test out all the um settings here. So we're on ultra performance right now. So yeah, definitely there's a difference. It's more or less like 10 FPS difference if you don't use the Reddit patch. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result. Though I might tweak it a little bit and lower some of the settings so I can get more out of it without sacrificing quality. But right now I'm pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with the 3070 performance. So this is the twin edge OC of Zotac 3070 card. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.